man. What's going on, B Rich?
Man, just out here chilling, man.
Just out here chilling.
Just out chilling, man.
Chilling like a villain.
Like a villain.
Chilling like a villain.
How's your day going, man?
Man, my day is good, man. It's that time of the year. It's that time of the year, man. It's the holiday time of the year.
I ain't hit me yet, man. They out there doing the ice skating rink. They just put the tree up. It ain't even Thanksgiving yet.
Okay.
So, it's kind of getting into the festivities. I wanted to hit me, get cold, walk around, listen to the Christmas music.
Make you feel a little festive.
Festive.
Yeah, well, it is that time of year.
Yeah.
It's the Thanksgiving time of the year. So I'm going to tell you what I want to do for this particular episode.
Well, eat some food?
Man, I always want to do that.
Man,
you know
I ain't gonna lie, bro,
I always want to do that.
I'm ready for some Thanksgiving food, some dressing.
Okay.
Some smoked turkey.
Okay.
Man, they do the Dirty Bird turkey.
The Dirty Bird turkey.
Yeah, they put like all kind of flavors on it, man. Smoke it, fry it.
So just kind of like a potluck turkey. Just all different kind of flavors.
Like you go to Juicy Crab.
I never been to Juicy Crab.
Oh, you never been to Juicy Crab?
Nope.
Wow, they have like a thing where they put all the flavors. It's called the Juicy Seasonings. Mm-hmm. And then you can get it hot, medium, or mild, or extra hot, whatever. But they put like the lemon pepper, the garlic, the Cajun, all in one. And man, oh man. Potatoes good. So he does the same thing and call it a Dirty Bird. Puts all the seasoning. He has like a lemon pepper turkey, a Cajun turkey. This, you know what I'm saying? But he'll do, you want everything, the Dirty Bird turkey. And I'm telling you, man.
The best turkey.
One of them you ever have, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have to try that, the Dirty Bird turkey. I really don't want anything Dirty Bird from here on out.
Me neither. It's an inside joke. Whoa.
I am good on that. But look. This is the Thanksgiving episode, right?
Yes.
And so what I would like to do for today, man, just for some of it, not the entire show, and all our listeners out there, all our Atlanta fans who love Atlanta sports as well, and even those who are not Atlanta fans, I want you to think to yourself about some of these moments. I want us to discuss some of the great sports moments that you are thankful for. It could be something in Atlanta. It could be something outside of Atlanta. Just something that we discuss and something we just like, you know what? I'm glad I got to see that happen. Because sports is entertainment. Sports, it sticks with us for decades on top of decades. And there are moments that we all are really happy we got to see. So tell me, do you have any? If you don't, to start off, I'll tell you some. I got
some, man. I feel like, I'm thankful that we're in the age of where we are, where we were born, in the age of in the era where I got a chance to see where they say old Atlanta and new Atlanta. So I've kind of experienced both. And I got a chance to see some of the greatest moments in Braves history. Mm-hmm. I got a chance to see some of the greatest moments in Hawks history. And I've got a chance to see some of the greatest moments in Falcons history. Okay. So I've actually got a chance to witness it. For instance, Deion Sanders' first game where he, I talked about it before, where he, ran a punt return for a touchdown.
Yep.
I saw that.
Awesome play.
I saw that. I'm thankful that I saw that. I'm thankful that I got a chance to see, Braves, they sucked the hole in the 80s, and they got a chance to go from worst to first, and then experienced all of those winning pennants that they had. We didn't get a lot of World Series out of it, but I got a chance to see Tom Glavine, John Smoltz, Greg Maddux, all those guys, man. Awesome. One of the best pitchers. I got a chance to see David Justice hit the home run to win us the World Series.
Talk about that then.
Man, I remember we were playing the Cleveland Indians, and we had lost the previous World Series the year before, so we was nervous. Mm-hmm. And so I forgot what game it was. Game six. And I just remember it was 1-0. Tom Glavine was pitching. I think was it John Smoltz or Tom Glavine? I can't remember. For some reason, I want to say Tom Glavine. Could have been Smoltz. But I just remember David Justice was talking shit, talk about the fans. They ain't excited, this or that, and everybody was on his ass. Mm-hmm. And it was put up or shut up. Mm-hmm. And he put up.
He came through.
He came through and hit that home run. 1-0, man. We won 1-0, and I think it was Mark Wohlers or John Rocker. It may have been Mark Wohlers. He was the one that threw the final out.
Yeah.
And man, that was a great. I experienced that. I experienced
crazy,
that.
huh?
Yeah, that was.
Man, what did you do the night they won, and when it was they final? Because remember, we had a parade when they went. We lost, and then we lost again, and then I think we lost again, and then we finally break through and win it.
96.
No, that was the 95 season.
95. Man, it just felt like finally, off our back, we won a World Series for the city of Atlanta. And I was like, I gotta go. I was in Albany, Georgia. I was going to Albany State University. And I was working at Red Lobster the night of the game. I was a waiter. And I got off just in time to see most of the game. And I was like, man, this is great. I remember I called my friend Brent, was excited.
Had to call Brent because I went crazy about to see it Brent. He had to be one of the first calls.
So came to the parade. I remember that. Thankful to experience that. I remember you said you had a buddy acting fool out there.
No, that was the first parade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I never went. I never went to any Braves parade. I didn't go to
I got a chance to go there. It was fun, man. Had a good time. And just like to say, hey, man, we world champions. Wanted to buy all the memorabilia, all that stuff. All the save the paper, the newspaper that we won. Got the Sports Illustrated, everything that had a cover of the Braves. Bought the baseball, bought the Coke cans, all that, man. It's great.
Yeah.
Got a chance to experience Dominique Wilkins playing for the Hawks. I'm grateful for that. Got a chance to see him and Bird go at epic battle. Him and Jordan go epic battle. Got a chance to see Jordan play before he start off as a rookie. So I got a chance to see from Jordan and Magic all the way to now. And a lot of people can't say that.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful that I can say, okay, I seen this era. I seen this era.
The true golden era.
Yeah,
there were great players before Jordan.
Yeah.
But that Jordan, Magic,
the Bird and the Magic is what really set the NBA to popularity.
We still had Kareem in the league at that time.
It was a difference though. But Bird and Magic's the one that made it.
No, but I'm saying that we were able to still see him.
Kareem, and Kareem was more on the ladder side.
Yeah, he was on the ladder. But I'm just saying we were still able to see him as well.
I didn't see him when he was Lou Alcindor.
No, we didn't see that, but we did experience him playing. That's what I was saying. We had a little bit of time to be able to see him play as well.
Yeah, so I was thankful to see that. And then with the Falcons, man, once again, Dion, like I said, seeing him just come in drafted, man, we had sucked for years. I became, and a lot of people, they say, when I was talking about this, man, you're not even old enough to see that play. Hey, thank y'all, man.
Thank y'all. Yeah, because we old.
Yeah, but I definitely saw that.
Yeah, because we old, and our producer even older.
Yeah, Aaron Methuselah Pittman. Yeah.
Man, let me jump in.
All right.
Because you mentioned a moment. You mentioned it's so many. During that span.
There's more I got.
No, I know. During that span of time that you mentioned is all these moments in there. And so one moment I want to talk about, you mentioned, man, this is what, when I think about things I'm grateful for seeing, right?
Yeah.
Things I'm thankful for. I'm thankful that I was able to see Dominique Wilkins versus Larry Bird, Game 7.
Oh, man. You remember that?
Game 7 in Boston. It looked like we had Game 6. It looked like we may have could have entered the series. We didn't. We go Game 7. Dominique, 40-some points. Bird, 30-some points. Back and forth. Dominique scoring, Bird scoring.
Yeah.
Dominique scoring, Bird
jumpers,
scoring.
man.
Bird scoring, Dominique scoring. Back and forth. And you know what I was happiest about? That, because, even though we didn't win the series, that's our guy, right?
That was
Dominique.
our guy.
Dominique is Atlanta's guy, right?
He outplayed Bird, but Bird won.
Yeah, and so I'm happy that because even though your guy didn't win, you feel like, take that, Bird. Every time Dominique will show out, the world is seeing that our guy is on the same level as these guys, because he didn't get mentioned in my mind. I don't think they put Dominique up there with the Jordan, with the Bird, with the Magic.
At one time, he still wasn't there, but he was there. But what really disappoints me, Trey, is over the history of time, after everything has been shaken up and settled down, he's still same type of respect, still same type of level.
He didn't get close to that championship, and that's part of the reason. If all he need, and this is not to down any of the guys he played with, but if he just had maybe one more guy that was close to his level as far as being able to just take over. He had a lot of players that were really good. You know what I'm saying? From the Kevin Willis, man, to Spud, to Doc, man, to Tree. I mean, we can just keep going down the line.
Okay.
Many players that Dominique played with, right? That were good players, but he didn't have that second guy who could be just right up under him as far as helping take a game over. And I think had he won a championship, man, we were watching something popped up where it was it was showing like an all-star game, right? And it was showing Jordan was on the bench watching, and Dominique and somebody else was on the court.
I want to talk about that. What it
You know what I'm
was,
saying?
it was Spud Webb and Dominique. He was on the court. Jordan had on blue, and Jordan was injured, and he couldn't participate in the dunk contest. And this was another disappointing thing for Dominique because it was held in Dallas. And Spud Webb was from Dallas. And so he was watching the dunk contest, and he was rooting for,
Oh, no, that ain't even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in the game. Like, it's a clip where Dominic, I forget who the star player is, but it's another star player, like another top 50 player. Jordan was on the bench, and that particular player, Dominique, they were out there, they were on the same team, of course, and they were just acting a fool in the All-Star game, like going crazy. And Jordan was
All-Star game.
And Jordan was, I don't remember. I really can't remember that particular All-Star game. But the clip stood out to me because Jordan was just like, wow, at what he was seeing, but from Dominique and the other star players.
Was it when he did the 360?
Man, I can't, like, I don't even remember when this game happened.
Okay.
I have no recollection of that particular All-Star game. I saw the clip and it just caught my attention, and it made me say, man, what if Neek would have had another one of those guys? What if he would? And like I said, that's not to talk down on any of the players he played with, but what if Dominique would have had another guy that could take over the game like he would? I think Dominique would have. And even though,
hey, one time, Trey, they had it, but what happened was we had the championship team, bro. We had Moses Malone, we had Kevin Willis, we had Reggie Theus.
Moses was older though.
Listen, we had the team. You know what happened? Kevin Willis got hurt in the preseason for the rest of the year. If he would have played that year, we would have won.
I mean, once again, none of those guys. I mean, maybe Moses at some point, but none of those guys.
Was killing it. Reggie Theus was killing it.
But none of those guys, like Moses in his young years, right? But none of those guys, if tell me if I'm wrong, are considered top 50.
Moses Malone definitely top 50. I mean, in my
Once
opinion.
again, he was on the latter end, but this is not young Moses Malone.
Moses was getting 20.
It's not Philadelphia.
It was not Philadelphia Moses Malone, but let me say this. He was leading the league in rebounds, Moses Malone.
Okay, he was still able to play a pivotal role in that way, but not like the all-around way that he may have affected the game before.
I can say this. If Kevin Willis would have stayed healthy that year, we would have went deep in the playoffs.
They could have.
Yeah.
They could have.
Whoa.
They could have. But I just think still just, like I said, and I'm not, I don't want to start a Moses Malone debate, but I'm just saying, like, another guy. Another guy who
Kevin McHale.
Who can be a top 50 type guy. You know what I mean? To go along with it. I think that would have helped.
We have a
Dominique. You know what I mean? It's not like a Magic and Kareem type of situation.
Yeah.
You got a Magic and a Worthy type of situation. And Magic was one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
If not my favorite player for a long time. I had Magic even above Dominique, until I had a chance to meet Kobe Bryant, and then Kobe Bryant actually became my favorite NBA player of all time.
So look,
you know what I mean?
Something sparked me up. From this conversation. I think it's going to be a good debate that I want to bring up. You ready?
Okay.
All right, this for clip purpose. I think it's going to be pretty good.
We don't have to say it's for clip.
All right, well, it's
Let's
good.
Just do the shit.
So look, Charles Barkley, the mound or rebound, and Dominique, the human highlight Wilkins.
What about it?
Who is better? Both small forwards.
No, Chuck was a power forward, B-Rich.
He was a small forward.
He was a power forward.
He was a small
Charles
forward.
Barkley is considered a power forward.
He was a small forward.
Charles Barkley is considered by everyone a power forward. He goes.
Hey, Aaron,
he's
Aaron.
in the debate. I'm telling you, Charles Barkley is considered a power forward.
He was a small forward at one time.
He was a small power forward. Charles Barkley is considered a power forward. Charles Barkley gets spoken about amongst those power forwards.
He's not even taller than
just like the Draymond Green. Charles Barkley is of the he's
I don't
cut.
know, Trey.
Draymond Green is cut from the Charles Barkley
Trey,
cloth.
I'm telling you, during that era, man, he was a three. He got in the All-Star game as a three.
Charles Barkley is considered a power forward.
So where have you heard that from?
Man, all around he gets talked about that. They get debate him as one of the best power forwards of all time.
I see Mark Chaney, Moss B.
Yes,
forward.
yes. Like, everybody knows that. What is this guy talking about?
Does it say
Barkley primarily played as a power forward during his NBA?
Yes.
Does it say small forward at all?
I mean, you're not gonna force the man to be.
I'm asking.
Man.
Despite being slightly undersized for
Thank you.
6'6", he was known for his incredible strength as a
Thank you. The man's a power forward, always has been. He's always been discussed as who's the best power forward of all time. He goes in that discussion.
And that's no whoa.
Like he goes.
Okay,
in that,
well, I'm gonna say
discussion.
this. I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, first off, say Trey, you're right. Now go ahead.
I'm not saying you're right.
Because we over here doing things we thankful for, and one thing I'm thankful for is my memory, because I remember that this man's a power forward.
Well, anyway, let's compare Dominique to the mound.
I don't want to because it's two different positions.
Dominique was taller than him.
What does that have to do with anything? Kevin Durant taller than Draymond Green, but one is a small forward, one is a power forward. Am I not correct?
You're correct.
All right then. So let's just shut that down.
I gotta look it up. I can't do my phone because we're streaming.
Dude, I don't understand why you don't trust what I'm telling you.
Trust Trey.
Hey, do me a
I
favor,
like that,
Aaron.
man.
Do me a favor.
I gotta get certain trust Trey.
That's hard.
Trust Trey.
Hey, do me a favor, Aaron.
He already looked it up.
No, do it. Good.
Is this my camera, man?
Hey, do me a favor. Hey, Google
This guy.
Google all-time top small forwards for me. The top 50. I just want to see if his name comes up, just for my purposes. I'm not saying you top 50. It's small forwards. Small forwards.
Man,
No, that's not. If
guy.
he's not considered, he won't pop
This
up.
guy
Really won't.
I don't know what this guy is doing, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what this guy.
I just want to see if his name comes up in that. Because I remember him being a small forward at one time. May have changed.
Man, why he's looking that up, man? Let me continue on things that
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
fuck my shit up.
I don't know. You messed it up on your own. I don't know where this guy went. Hey, man, Dominique against Charles Barkley. They've never been compared to each other.
Never came out of the East. I hear you, son. Go ahead, man.
Who never came?
Y'all looking for?
Who never came out
Charles
these?
Barkley, is he up there?
Who never came out these?
Wilkins never came out of the East.
Yeah, true. That's what we were saying. He right. I mean, that's what we saying. He never got to a championship round, much less win a championship. And so that's one of the reasons that he gets a knock on him. But when we want to talk about respect from the players, I mean, Charles Barkley has talked glowingly about Dominique many times. Jordan spoke glowingly about Dominique Wilkins. Magic. Larry Bird spoke at the unveiling of his statue.
I didn't know that till you told me that.
Yes.
I did top 50. He's not.
His name's not on there. Do power forwards. Now shut up.
Oh my God.
I don't believe Aaron.
Dog, like this guy right here, man.
Hey, man, it's
this
cool.
dude just.
He go.
Boy, you need a researcher.
Guess I'm trying. I'm a trier.
Hey, man, this guy's trying. I guess he's just a trier. But look, let me tell you, man, another moment, and just hold up before you let us know about the powerful. Another moment that I'm glad that I was able to see. I'm glad that we had a guy that played for us, that by all means of the way you look as an athlete, as far as basketball, your height, you're not supposed to be just one of the top dunkers. I'm glad that we were able to see Spud Webb in a Atlanta Hawks jersey. Dominate the dunk contest. Dominate the dunk contest.
5'7".
Took out his own guy.
Own guy.
Took Dominique out. Dominique. You know what I mean? Spud Webb. I mean, I don't know how Spud, I haven't looked up his exact height. Spud Webb got me. Man, Spud, well, let me tell you, this guy could jump out the gym. I literally jump out the gym when I think the term was created for Spud Webb. I believe when he was born, the doctor didn't pull him out, he jumped out. The man said, bam! Oh, yeah. Bam! Just dunked on the doctor. Man, he slid out like, bam! Bam! And dunked on the doctor.
Butt naked and all.
Hey, man, Spud Webb. What happened now?
Charles Barkley is number 5. You said butt naked and all.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man. We were able to see Spud Webb, and you talked
I'm
about
wrong.
you
But
talked
you're
about
right.
you said it was in Dallas.
Yeah.
That Spud won.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about that dunk
Man.
contest. Talk about what you remember.
I remember, man, Dominic had won the dunk contest the year before and beat Jordan in Indiana. He beat him. So this year, it was supposed to be the rematch. Jordan was hurt. So we just knew Dominique was going to take it all. You know, it was a rookie. I think Spud was a rookie or maybe his second year. He wasn't that known. He was just known as a short guy. And we like, he's in the dunk contest and nobody really seen him dunk because he ain't never dunked in the game, but you knew he was short. And he was like, man, get out of here, bro. And then back then, like it wasn't no TNT.
Yeah.
So it's like you heard it from the sports news, you know, when you watch the
Newspaper
news,
and all that
and then
news.
at the news, it's like the last 30 minutes of it, they'll show the sports. You know, so you'll get it. That's how you got your sports highlights. It was like it was no ESPN, None of that. Just imagine you got your sports highlights, the last 10 minutes of the news.
Yeah.
And now just think today we got 24-hour news networks. But yeah, so, you know, you just know Dominique gonna win it. Jordan's not, and it's like, dang, man, it's Dominique. You had Terrence Stansberry, Larry Nance, those guys, you know, they could dunk, but, you know, they weren't doing it how Dominique was doing it. And then you got 5'7", this short dude, not taller than your son, in the dunk contest. Mm-hmm. So Dominique said he knew what he could do, but Spud never showed him in practice. He knew he could dunk, but he never showed him what was to be shown.
He didn't show all the tricks.
He didn't show, like, I think this was the first time that the bounce off the floor, hit the backboard was introduced. Okay. Because you ain't never really seen that. So this ninja came in and came in and just dunked it regularly. Like, oh, snap! He dunked. Then he came in and bounced it, caught it, boom. Then he came in and hit a 360 on your ass. Spud Webb jumps up, 360, dunks the ball. Jordan, everybody, I'm like, whoa, you see this?
I see right now is the bald-headed guy from Rocket talking about, throw the damn towel. Like, it's over.
Dominique's like, ain't this a bitch? I never seen this ninja do his stuff in practice. He out here pulling windmills, 360s, bouncing off the backboard, catching a dunk.
Yes.
Who does that?
Yes.
Then all of a sudden, everybody's doing it. Man, Spud Webb was an innovator, man. It was a great dunk contest, and it was in his hometown. Dominique did the same. Dominique has a routine when it comes to his dunks.
Yeah.
You know, so all his dunk contests, I don't think I hate, it's the same dunks, but he's perfected them. He does the windmill, the two-handed windmill, the tomahawk, and the 360.
The windmill, the windmill of the windmill.
Yeah.
The windmill.
Yeah. And he does the nut dunk. He brings the ball to his nuts and boom.
You could have said crouch.
Right, crouch, man.
The nut dunk, the crouch dunk, the crouch. All right, my bad. He does the crouch dunk.
Yeah.
And it's like very, very powerful.
Yeah. Just like the karate move, they call it the crouching tiger. They don't call it the nut tiger. You know what I'm saying? The crouching tiger.
Oh my God!
I'm just saying. I'm just letting
what
you.
What the movie called Crouching Tiger?
Yeah, Crouching Tiger, some dragon, right? Hidden Dragon. Yeah.
Well,
that's so. I'm just letting you know, like this. It's a better way to say these things.
All right. Well, he brought the ball down to his crotch.
Okay.
Double pumped it. Boom.
Yeah. Dominique, that guy.
He was that guy, but Spud got him. And then it was in his hometown, and Dominique was looking like, ain't this a bitch? And then a couple years later, played Jordan on the dunk contest at Chicago and did the same thing. So I kind of feel sorry for him on those two dunk contests.
So, but Neek won a dunk contest, am I correct?
Yeah, he won the one in Indiana.
Yeah.
Against Jordan, his rookie year.
So, as we talking about this, like the thing I think about, right, is as you go throughout life and you start to get older, you look back and you be like, man, I've gotten a certain age, but when you reflect on some of the things that you were able to see. Now, when I first said this particular topic for this show, you were like, man, I'm thankful for. I ain't never really thought of it like that. But now as we talking through it, don't you realize how thankful you are to be able to live through these times that we're able to discuss?
Hey, you know what else I saw? I am thankful to answer your question. Yes. I got chills in it. I saw Herschel Walker in the 1980 Bull. I saw that. I remember that. I remember Herschel Walker running over ninjas and winning the national championship in 1980. I remember that. I got a chance to see that championship. I don't know about the other ones. If Georgia had any other ones before Herschel, I don't know. And I got a chance to see the back-to-back. So a lot of people can't say that.
Man, talk about Herschel. Talk about him.
Herschel Walker, man. Oh, my God.
Do you remember that specific game?
I remember.
Championship game?
Yeah, I remember one time Herschel used to have that when it's close to the goal line, he'd run and just jump and dive in the end zone. And he kind of perfected that. And then one time it was he played Tennessee. I remember it was orange. And they was in white. Herschel, it was like on the 40-yard line, bro. It was like 3rd and 4th and 1. He dove. His back landed on a player. He didn't touch the ground. He ended up on his feet and took it to the house.
Wow. How many yards were there?
It's about 30, 40 yards, man.
Wow.
It was like a 4th and 1, bro. He did that. I saw that.
I don't even remember that play.
Man, that was a great play.
I got to see
he
that.
He dove like forward, like a somersault, and there was players on the ground. So like,
I get what you're saying. He landed on his back, and so no part of his body that would have made him down touched the ground. He got up he was able to get up.
Yes.
Man, but think about the athleticism to be able to get up in that split of a second to realize you're not down, get up, and then hit full speed.
Man. Yeah, I saw that. I thought I was like, wow. And then you know what I used to do as a kid? I used to run and jump on my bed, like try to dive like I'm diving on a touchdown. I put pillows in front of it and just like diving over there. I used to do that all the time, man. Herschel Walker inspired me to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was number 34. One of the best running backs you ever see. Big, like 6'4". And he used to do like 1,000 sit-ups a day, 1,000 push-ups a day. So he was like naturally strong. He wasn't a weight room guy. He was a push-ups, pull-ups, sit-ups. You know, he used to talk about that. He's like, and then I remember like, y'all need to do like Herschel. Do 1,000 sit-ups a day. He's like, nope, that's not happening. Do 1,000 push-ups a day. Nope, that's not happening.
Tell you, man, look, I'm glad you brought that up because like I was just about to say, when it comes to Herschel, all I think about, man, my dad, he tell me, hey, Herschel Walker does 1,000 push-ups a day.
Real?
He does 1,000 sit-ups a day. You want to be an athlete? Do those push-ups. Here I am, these little frail arms, and I'm trying to do these push-ups, and I'm out here dying. I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to play baseball. And he's like, no, 1,000 push-ups a day. I'm like, man, there's no way. I can barely do 5. My guy, I'm like, let me tell you something. I'm like 10 years old, 8 years old, however old I was. Yeah. I'm like, I barely can do 10. Yeah. I can't do 1,000 push-ups a day. Herschel Walker does 1,000 push-ups a day, 1,000 sit-ups a day. Herschel Walker, Herschel Walker, Herschel Walker. And now when you talk to my dad, all he talk about is Roll Tide.
Oh my God, that was Bear Bryant days.
Man, boy, you see why I be on him about it? Because all he talked about was Herschel Walker, and now Roll Tide. Yeah, Herschel Walker played for Georgia. He didn't play for Alabama.
Hey, let me ask you something. When Georgia got them back-to-backs, the first one we got, did you call your dad and give him a hard time?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
No.
Wow.
No, I didn't call and give him a hard time as the game ended. I think I called him somewhere in the third quarter when they started coming back and asked him like, man, you watching this game? Cause that's what he'll do to me. Like when Alabama was beating Georgia, he was like, I just called see if you're watching the game. I was in the SEC championship. I just trying to see if you were watching the game. So when Georgia took the lead before the game was over, I hit him. I just trying you watching the game.
So you did. You did get a little petty in his back.
You watching the game? I ain't really want nothing. I just want to know if you watching the game. That's all. I just want to know if you watching the game. That's all I want to know. I just want to know if you have your TV turned on to the game. Yeah, son. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm watching. He gonna play it cool.
Pops.
He not gonna show too much emotion, man. But yeah, these are all like very, very.
Oh, you know what? Something
special.
We got a chance to watch.
What?
Me and you both. The Michael Vick era.
Okay.
I'm glad I got a chance to see a Falcon on the cover of Madden, and I always played with the Falcons. You used to play with the Falcons. Now you used to play with the Eagles.
You know what, man? You know what? I didn't play with Vic a lot because everybody wanted to play with Vic, and I was one of those people where
he played with the Eagles.
I'm one of those. I'm one of those people, man, where I be trying to find a way to go against the grain.
You are.
You know what I mean? Like so.
Am I right? Your team was the Eagles, right?
I did play with Eagles. Yeah. I had Donovan McNabb.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and then I used to also play with the Bucks. I used to play
you did play with the Bucks. Who was the quarterback?
Steve Young? Brad Johnson.
Brad Johnson. You did play with the Bucks.
Brad Johnson.
I used to hate when you played with Donovan because you knew how to you would run the ball a lot. You like to run.
And then I went ahead and moved on to the Ravens. Sure did, but I had that defense.
Who was the quarterback for the Ravens? Differ?
Steve McNair might have been there by that time when I started playing with them.
Damn. Now he played for the Titans.
By the time
Steve McNair played for the Ravens? You sure?
Yeah, he played for the Ravens for a minute. I think he played a season for the Ravens. Because they lost to Peyton Manning in the playoffs. I want to say Steve McNair was the quarterback when the Ravens when the Ravens lost to the Colts in the playoffs.
Hey, Chet.
Aaron, Google Steve McNair and tell me all the teams he played for.
I think y'all played for Tennessee, bro. Wow, you got to remember like an elephant.
We finna see. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Just like I didn't know Deion played.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it was the year that they it was the year they held Peyton Manning.
I'll drop over there.
It was the year they held Peyton Manning to to a certain amount of field goals in a particular game. But yeah, man. So I mean, you brought it up. You want to talk about the Michael Vick era, like just different games that I'm happy I was able to see. Playoff game, man, in the Georgia Dome.
Which one?
Played for Houston and Baltimore.
See,
You got a good memory, boy.
there you go.
Wow. Don't remember that.
There you go.
Which, you know, Houston turned into Tennessee.
Yeah,
No, I know that, but I didn't know he played for.
yeah. There you go.
What was I?
There
Go
you
ahead.
go. There you go. Hey, man, it's okay, man. I don't like being right,
So
man.
go ahead.
I love
The playoff.
I love it.
All right. And I love it.
Hey, so
Yeah.
the year, it was the 2004 season. You know, Vic had gotten hurt the year before. And 2003, that's when Vic messed his leg up. The Ravens, speak of that, in preseason. So 2004, I mean, we had a pretty decent season where we ended up. I want to say we ended up with the second seed because we had a home playoff game in the second round. We had a home playoff game, man.
Okay.
Georgia Dome. Mike Vick and the Atlanta Falcons playing the St. Louis Rams. When I tell you, it was one of the most electric atmospheres I've ever been on. I can't remember the exact down, but I remember on the Falcons' very first drive, man. Vic drops back, nothing there, and Vic takes off for like 20, 30, 40, maybe even 50 yards. And that was just one play in a 4-quarter game. So I'm not going to act like that one play won it. But when I tell you the emotion that went through that stadium when Michael Vick took off on that first drive and got that yardage, man, it was something that it's only been a few Falcons games that I felt.
Yeah.
The energy that I felt in that building that night. I felt it that night, and I felt it a couple other nights when we beat the Green Bay Packers to reach the Super Bowl in the Matt Ryan era. But man, when Vic and the Falcons took down the St. Louis Rams, I mean, they put a beat down on them.
I remember the Rams. I remember that.
Pretty handily.
I was at that game.
And that was a Saturday night.
I was at that game, Trey.
I was too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was too. Me and Bo Hagan went together. Me, Hagan, I want to say Ward, Peso, the fellas, and man, when it was like a club, man. Hey, you walking through, you seeing everybody. Hey, you gonna be in Buckhead tonight? You gonna be in such and such club tonight?
Magic City tonight.
Right, I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Damn right, I'm gonna be there. And so like everybody, man, we won by, I can't remember how many touchdowns. We won by at least 2 touchdowns from what I remember. But I would say at the closest it was 10. But I think we blew them out.
We did blow them out.
I can't remember the exact
We blew them
score.
out first half.
But when I tell you, as we walked through the halls, like the atmosphere, man, just knowing we had Vic, knowing we had that team, knowing we just beat the Rams, here we are. We going to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, that's when we played
That's when we played the Eagles for the second time in the playoffs. But this was the first time that we played them in the NFC Championship game.
I remember it was.
And man, that was a special moment. Like that was and so we get in a lot of conversations about Vic, about Matt Ryan. And you know, I never diminish anything that Matt Ryan has done. I always prop Matt Ryan up.
Yeah,
I've been a Matt Ryan fan. I've always argued with people about Matt Ryan. I think Matt Ryan was a good quarterback. F what you talking about.
Me too.
But nights like that, nights like the one I'm talking about against the St. Louis Rams, nights like when we played a night game against the Panthers in 2003 when Vic came back and he dove into the end zone. You know what I mean? When he dove into the end zone and it was almost like he was flying. It's moments like that why it's hard for the city. It's hard for a big percentage of the city to let the Michael Vick era and what could have been go. Yeah. Because I mean, I'm getting chills now. Just how happy we were. Yeah. You going out tonight? You damn right we going out tonight. Yeah. What's the club? Yeah. We going Patron shots on me. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Patron shots on me after that. Like we already know we about to have a ball, man. And it was one of the greatest nights sports wise that I've ever been a part of. And then, like you said, we went and played the Eagles. And then one of the plays we haven't talked about in a long time because it was in that game from what I remember, right? Wasn't it the NFC Championship game that Brian Dawkins almost took Algie Crumpler's soul?
I think that may have been the game.
Man.
But I remember Brian Dawkins definitely did almost take Crumpler's soul.
Man, our man Crumpler, Vic gave him a pass, man. I can't remember the exact route. I just remember Crump catching the pass. Now, mind you, Brian Dawkins almost killed Vic a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple years before that. Yeah. Like, he almost ended Michael Vick. Michael Vick almost had to go to Grady from Philadelphia. I think they were going to life flight him from Philadelphia to Grady. Crumpler catches the pass. Brian Dawkins, man, went through this man's soul out there on the field. And Crumpler was just, he was crumped over. See, you were thinking the same thing. Crumpler was crumped over. The man, like, I know Crumpler had to be thinking. He had to be thinking, when he saw Vic throw the ball, he had to be thinking, all right, here it go. Crump out here showing out. My lady checking me out. I'm about the ball. And right as his hands got ready to touch the ball, in his peripheral vision, boom, he saw number 20. And at that moment, what old boy saying, menace to society?
You know you done fucked up, right?
Oh, you done fucked up, right? Brian Dawkins hit that man. And I'm telling you, Crumpler probably heard every finish him from Mortal Kombat that he could hear. Finish him. Finish him. He probably
man, I can't wait to see.
And he probably laid there, and it probably took him a second to even realize he was still alive.
I can't wait to see
the
this.
Man probably looked around for Jesus sandals. The man was down on the floor. He was on the floor, so he opened his eye and thought he saw one of Jesus sandals, but instead he saw some Nike cleats, and he realized this ninja killed me, but I'm still living.
Kind of like that moment when even any given Sunday when the quarterback had everything flashback and he thought about all this stuff.
All this stuff going through his mind. But I tell you, man, Crumpler thought he saw Jesus sandals, man, but they were some Nike cleats. And I'm telling you, man, I don't think the man wanted to get up. He eventually got up, and cause you know, Crumpler a big dude, he a man, like he a football player. You know what I mean? He went off the field, but I know he had to be thinking, this is some bullshit.
Damn it, Vic, why you throw that ball?
You know what I'm saying? Man, you saw Fennerin was open going. Pass it to Fennerin.
Like Fennerin.
Don't pass it to me, man.
Speaking of Fennerin, we got to get Fennerin on the show one day, man.
No, we don't.
I would like to talk to Brian Fennerin because his name is Brian, man.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, the locker room did play two of our sports bars.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I'm not getting into a Brian Fennerin discussion to make it political. I just don't like his stance that he had towards Colin Kaepernick and the black players.
Okay, I got you.
And the black players who chose to kneel. I don't like his stance on it. I don't like the way he acted about it and the way he seemed to me. He didn't seem empathetic at all to some of the things that black people as a whole go through. He seemed to think it was all just for show. And from what I'm seeing in my life, I can't tell this man, Colin Kaepernick, if he's faking or not. And I felt like that's what Brian Fennerin was trying to get across, that this is all for show, when I really think that's what Colin Kaepernick really felt. And so that's the only reason I said
then we definitely should have him on here so we can ask him that question. I would love to have him on there and talk about that.
Yeah, that's the only reason I said that. Okay. I mean, as a Falcon player, you know, yeah, man.
But Trey, we're going to have him on here. We're going to bring that up. We're not going to sugarcoat nothing. We're going to ask him in a respectful way.
Man. It's all good, man.
And then we're going to try to get Colin Kaepernick on the show as well. Thank you.
Man, you know what was crazy? I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole, but I'm going to tell you something. I wish I would have got a picture because people going to think I'm lying. One of the craziest things, dog, I'm in the West End. This years ago. I'm in the West End. I don't know if this was 18 or 19. I can't remember the exact year this was. But anyway, probably 19 or 20, something like that. But anyway, I'm in the West End, and remember they had the Colin Kaepernick mural, right? Remember they had Colin on the side of a building, they had a mural of Colin Kaepernick. I can't remember how they painted him with a jersey on or a jacket or whatever.
Wait, the mural talked to you? It came off and started speaking to you? Okay, my bad.
No.
What happened?
No, it didn't. It didn't speak to me.
Oh, you said something amazing happened?
Yeah, it did. I'm about to tell you.
I thought the mural talked to you.
I'm about to tell you.
Wait,
if you let me tell
took a knee?
You see this guy, man.
Did he take a kney?
He just further and further.
Okay, all right, go ahead, man. But Kaepernick was there with the mural, taking a knee. The look on your face is priceless.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
I want to know what happened.
I will tell you if you stop.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
I stopped.
Jeez. I'm coming from. Let me paint the picture. You know, I'm a storyteller, man. Let me paint the picture.
Man. You're great at it.
I'm coming from one of my places to eat, and I stop at the light. As I stop at this light, where I can see the mural right there in front of me, but to the right, on the right side of the road, but I can see it's in front of me. A car had some people, or more like a van, had some people getting out. Who do I see getting out and taking a picture in front of the mural?
Colin Kaepernick.
Straight up.
Did you talk to him?
No BS. No, I didn't stop to talk to him, but the man living his life. He don't need me to bother him.
Hey, we'll check
and plus, I had just got me something to eat from Tassili's Raw Reality. Good kale wraps. They're not paying us. I just like to eat them.
Check this out.
What's up?
This is a cool factor. This is before the Neil incident.
Yeah, I know.
I got a chance to sit next to Colin Kaepernick.
To Colin, what? To
Colin Kaepernick.
You say you call him Colin Kaepernick.
I'm the one that said
Kaepernick.
I'm the one that said call, and I was trying to say Cal.
Colin Kaepernick.
God damn it! Lord, forgive me.
What did Colin say to you, man? DJ Colin, we the best.
He said that. He said, "I'm the best." Nah, for real. You know, we was deltaing up. You know,
y'all were deltaing it up.
Yeah, man. You know, I had my. I was a diamond member.
Deltaing it up.
Yeah, you know, I was sitting in first class, and I sat next to Colin Kaepernick.
You did, because you called me.
Yeah, I sat next to him, man. Had a chance to talk to him. He was cool, man. I don't remember the conversation because it was years ago, and it was right before he really became great. He was good. Was he great at the time, Trey?
Yeah, we talked about how when you called me.
So you remember.
When you called me, you put me on the phone with him.
Oh, you talked, see?
Yeah.
I put you on the phone
you
with him.
You said, Trey, man, guess what I'm sitting with, man? We were talking about that NFC Championship game that we lost to them. He said all the defenders kept thinking was they don't know how to stop Julio, and they wondered why we stopped passing the ball to Julio. And you put me on the phone with
Colin Kaepernick said that, and I forgot that.
Yep, you gave me the phone. And you know what I was thinking when you were like, hey, man, I'm with Colin Kaepernick here. Let me let you talk to somebody. I was thinking, I don't want to talk to him. Why are you putting him on the phone? I'm busy. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate it. You know, I was thinking I got stuff to do. I don't have time to talk to Colin Kaepernick about the Falcons. But he got on the phone, and he was very nice. And I'm glad I was able to at least hear that because I can share that story now. I can say, hey, man, I talked to
storytelling, man.
I was busy. I was cooking food for the little ones, man. When it's time for the little ones to eat.
Your kids was born.
They gotta eat.
Man, wow,
how old do you think my children are?
I just don't remember. I thought that was so long ago.
This man lives in another universe.
That time my life, man, was like this.
This man's in the multiverse.
That time my life was like this, man. We was going out.
Multiverse.
I was in the multiverse. We was traveling all over the world, Trey. I can't remember. I forgot that I put you on the phone. You know what I did?
Yes, you did.
You know what I did like that? I FaceTimed Doug when I was with Julio Jones. When Julio Jones was with Tampa Bay. And I said, Doug, he ready, bro. He gonna hit 1,000. Doug said, I don't think he gonna do it this year. I say, Julio, you hear him talking shit? I said, oh, we're gonna get you, Doug. And we got off the phone, but then he didn't do it. I said, Doug, why did you say that? He can't stay healthy.
Can't stay healthy.
And damn it, if he didn't stay healthy. And Doug told him that to his face.
Couldn't stay healthy, man.
I couldn't believe it.
Couldn't stay. But look, other moments.
Why you ain't get out and take a picture with Colin, man?
First off, he doesn't know me. Second off,
I didn't know him.
If I just pull over, they over there taking like if I was.
But you could have said, "Hey, I talked to you on the phone."
If I was him, his team, I'm thinking, okay, this one of these dudes trying to rob somebody. Okay, all right. Somebody keep that guy. Make sure that guy doesn't pull a weapon. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but like seriously, man, I did. I saw the man taking a picture, but to get back to what we're talking about, man, because that's, I'm thankful for those moments. Even though at that moment I was busy, I can say, yeah, I talked to Colin Kaepernick. We talked to Shannon Sharp as well. Well, we talked at Shannon Sharp.
Oh, yeah, we sat next to him.
Because we said something. I sat next to him. You were sitting in the other row, but right across from me. We in first class. I had the aisle seat. Shannon Sharp had the window seat. We were sitting right next to each other. And I turned to him, I said, hey, man. And I said, good to meet you, man. I said, man, y'all didn't have to do my team like that. And you were like, yeah, why the Broncos beat up on our Falcons like that? And that man turned and just did us like this. And
he was a real asshole shit.
And then he turned back around. Yeah. That man didn't even say a word.
Yeah, he was a real asshole.
And I said, you know what? I said, well, maybe the man don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't say another word to him for the 2 hours flight. I wasn't trying to be. It wasn't like I was like, yo, man, give me an autograph, my guy. Give me a shout out on CBS, because that's when he was on CBS. Yeah. I just was saying, hey, man, why y'all Broncos do our Falcons like that? Yeah. This like 2011, 2012, somewhere. And this one he was on CBS.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We flying first class. We sit next to him, man. And yeah, man. I mean, he ain't say. I mean, he looked me dead in my eye.
From then, I just always thought he was mean.
And then turn right back around.
Shannon Sharp mean.
Turn right back around.
You know who was cool? Steve Harvey. He talked to us. Steve Harvey was cool. But Shannon Sharp, he was an asshole, bro.
I look at it like this, right? It's some people out there right now who have or will, when my name comes up again, tell somebody that I'm an asshole.
Oh, I know they're gonna say I'm an asshole.
But look, this is what I want to say about that, right?
All right.
What I want to say about that is those people are 100% wrong when it comes to the big scope of who I am. And they may have just caught me at the wrong moment. You know, I tell the story all the time about this woman who used to work, I don't remember her name, but she used to work with Funky and them. And she came up to give me a flyer one time during what's the thing? A3C. Coalition DJs were having an event, and me and Sonny Bonaho were out at the event, and she was walking up. She was passing out flyers. But at the time she walked up, I had just got a call from my wife. I'm on the phone with my wife. Something was happening at the house. Something she was calling me, telling me she needed me to come home right then. And so as she was walking up to hand me the flyer, I just put the one up, like, just give me a second. And she caught the attitude. And the next time I saw her, you know, she was with, I forgot who she with, but, you know, they told me she thought I was an asshole, that I just was too good to talk.
No, I got you.
And, you know, she just happened to catch me at a time where I had some personal stuff going on. And so it'd be hard for me to see it that way, but I try. The older I get, I try to see it that way. When I was younger, I would have said, man, fuck Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? But the older I get, I try to say, I don't know what was going on with him in that moment. You know, who knows? Who knows? He may have just got a call right then about something he didn't want to hear. Something, and maybe he just was thrown all the way off. I don't know.
You know, as you tell me that, I definitely understand and respect that. But the only thing that kept going through my mind is, man, you done cheated on me.
Hold on, man.
You got hold on, let me.
Whoa, I'm
he
talking
cheated
about,
on me.
Bro.
He got, look at what he got on.
Bro.
He got on a dope ass Goldie sweatshirt, bro.
Yeah.
And then get me one.
Yeah, and shout out to Goldie. I had to bring this back. If you go look at our second,
I don't like this.
If you go look at the second episode that we ever shot, I wore the same one in the Michael Vick clip.
Man, I want that, bro.
But you can't have it. And you know, and it fits much better now. Cause like I was 40 pounds heavier before, so I was in this thing all swole.
That's
like
why
that.
I look different.
I
look better, man. Oh yeah, you were pregnant.
That was a good one.
What'd you say?
That was a good one. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good one,
man. Aaron,
that was a good one.
The Pillsbury dope. That was a good one. But hey, look at you now. You're looking good, man. Your face back to when you were 2000, 2001, man. You looking like the old Trey, man. I like that, man.
Thank you.
You remember one of your friends said, what they said to you, Trey? What they said? They said
about
one friend about, is he trying to be fat or skinny?
Oh yeah. My boy Eli, he was like, man, Trey got to choose, man. Is it gonna be the cool fat guy or is it gonna be skinny, man? He can't be both. He can't just keep going back and forth.
Hey man, you looking good, man. Congratulations,
man. Thank you, man. My wife feels the same way, man.
That's what's up,
I always
man.
like to bring it back to
Hey
her.
man, hey, I guess you was about to pop out. I couldn't notice it. I noticed it now. Look. Now you sound like the pill.
Man, this is just.
I like it, man.
But hey, man, wait till you see the other two pieces that I got. Boy, now I got two other pieces I haven't worn to the show yet. Woo-hoo-hoo. Boy,
shout out to Goldie. Hey, Goldie, man.
Look,
hey,
I gave you the shirt.
A shirt, bro. I want that.
Let me tell you.
I got a shirt. I'm not a t-shirt guy.
Let me tell you. And shout out to my guy, because the day that I went and met him, that's the day we spoke to Champ Bailey, right? And then we're gonna get back to the show. Anyway, he gave me the t-shirt, and then he gave me a dope like just hoodie for me, right? And then other than that, he said here and take this sweatsuit. He said, man, you can keep it or you can give it to B.
You got a sweatsuit?
Man, that thing's so clean. Let me tell you, boy.
Hey, man,
Boy, that thing's so clean.
He said, give it to me.
No, he didn't. He said you can give it to B or you can keep it for yourself. He said now
He gave me a T-shirt, bro.
the shirt was for you. He handed me the hoodie. He handed me the shirt for you.
You ain't right, bro.
And then he said, and then I'll just give you this. You can decide what you want to do with it. You can keep it or you can give it to B if you don't want it.
You don't even wear sweatsuits.
What is this dude talking about, man?
Have you ever seen Trey in a sweatsuit?
Dude,
I haven't.
That's a lie. First off, look, man.
Since we've been doing the show, have you been in a sweatsuit?
I don't doubt it. We did start the show in February, and then it's been summertime after that. Who wears sweatsuits in June other than B Rich and 17-year-olds in Atlanta who walk around talking about, I got that stick. I got that stick. I mean, who I got that fire. Don't make me pull that fire, shout. Who else? Don't make me pull that fire, twin.
Where we going?
I don't know. You the one leading us down this path.
Hey, man,
let's reel it back in. Let's reel it back in.
What it look like?
You can't have. I've already worn it. I've already worn it once. Let's reel it back in. Boy, I put that thing on my watch. Ooh, boy, you look good. Ooh.
Whoa.
I told her, how was that a woke? Cause my wife said I look good. Man, boy,
you said
hey, man, you've been putting a little too much jam on his toast, and so when we get back, yeah. and look, let's bring everything back.
Inside joke. Nothing on me though. I'm just letting y'all know. Nothing on me.
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back to things that you happy for, right? Things that you thankful for, right? These sports moments. And I'm going to be honest, man. Yeah, man, it's a lot of people that hate Matt Ryan, but guess what? I'm thankful that after the debacle of a season we had in 2007, Roddy White just sat with us about a month ago and said they didn't know what quarterback would be starting what week. Joey Harrington, Chris Redman, and then later on Byron Leftwich. Bobby Petrino put Joey Harrington on the bench. They were going at each other just because the man was falling down thinking he was about to get tackled. So this is the season. So just think about this, Falcons fans. This is the season we went through in 2007, where we went through 3 different quarterbacks. None were a full-time starter or a lifelong starter or the starter for the future. Our quarterback at that time, look, he was on a hiatus.
He's in jail.
He was on a hiatus. And then come 2008, you and I, we weren't on the Matt Ryan train. We hadn't seen Matt Ryan
we still hoping they could get something from Michael Vick when he get out of jail.
Man, we didn't know much about Matt Ryan. All we knew about Matt Ryan is that one highlight they showed about him throwing a late touchdown for Boston College, and we like, who is this? Why are they about to draft a guy who we don't even know about? But they turn around.
I knew this. He had threw a lot of interceptions.
Okay,
I was worried about that.
Yeah, and you know what? My partner Jimmy had said something similar, and they turn around and they draft Matt Ryan. We were doing a show in Savannah, Georgia. We pulled up to do the show. It was Big Boy's neighborhood. It was one of the stations Big Boy is syndicated in, even though Big Boy is in California. He was in Savannah, Georgia, making an appearance. Bob was performing. We were pulling up to the performance to get there early, and we got the message that we drafted Matt Ryan.
You know, Big Boy talks about that show because Bob pulled a motorcycle helmet and put it on, and Big Boy talks about that in the show.
Man, but I remember that day like it was yesterday. And I didn't know what to think. I'm not saying that Matt Ryan went on to win 10 Super Bowls. He didn't even win 1 Super Bowl. But when 2008 came, I'm thankful that we only spent a year without a competent quarterback, and we were able to get another starting quarterback and a quality quarterback that gave us a chance at winning. Because we could have been in the little hamster wheel of quarterback rotation year after year after year after year after year after year after year. It could have been Sam Bradford. It could have been this quarterback. It could have been that quarterback.
We got it right.
But we ended up we ended up with Matt Ryan. You know, and we can throw out, we like to throw out these quarterbacks who became successful and think that it's a no-brainer when teams are drafting them. Now, these guys are getting paid to make the right decision, but we don't know. Yeah, we could have ended up with a better quarterback than Matt Ryan, but we could have spent years without a quarterback. How long have the Giants been looking for a quarterback since Eli pulled away? How long they got Kyler Murray now, and I like Kyler Murray, but they tried to run the man out of town almost with all the foolish stuff they put in his contract.
They ran the coach out.
Man, how long have they gone? How long have the How long have the Jaguars gone without a good quarterback? Last quarterback they had, in my opinion, that was really balling, and they didn't even respect him, was David Garrard.
Oh, okay.
Remember, Mark Brunell, but David Garrard came after him.
I remember that, yeah.
So there was Mark Brunell, and then David Garrard came after him. Like, we can go down the line of teams, dog. I'm thankful. I'm thankful that 2008, they pulled the trigger and drafted Matt Ryan.
All right, that's what's up.
Straight up.
Here's some dressing to you, Matt Ryan. Happy Thanksgiving.
You think Matt Ryan eat dressing? They eat stuffing.
Stuffing. They eat stuffing. You gotta try you some cornbread.
Man, who wants some stuff that's stuck up in a bird and eat it? Like, who wants that?
Wet bread.
Yeah, wet bread. Like, nah, give me the stock. Give me the stock.
Cornbread
I'll put
dressing.
the stock over the cornmeal with the turkey and all that in it, man. But anyway, man. So let's step away from our Atlanta teams, unless you have another Atlanta thing. I tell you what else I'm thankful for, man. I'm gonna keep it real, man. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what else I'm thankful for, right? I'm gonna tell you what else I'm thankful for. No, we didn't win a championship. We didn't even make it to the championship. And I give you a lot of flack for bringing this run up a lot, right? But as a fan,
okay,
I'm thankful I was able to experience some of these games. We didn't win a championship, but I'm thankful that I was able to experience the run the Hawks went on with Trae Young.
Okay.
I'm glad I was able to see Trae Young act a damn fool on the New York Knicks in New York. Take a bow. Yes, sir.
Bow.
Ball out. Hit the game-winning floater in game one. I'm happy that I was able to see Trae Young ball out. I'm happy to see John Collins over Embiid. I'm talking about the man came out with a T-shirt after that.
Press conference.
Hey, man, he got that karma back, though. We ain't going to talk about Ant-Man. They gave this man concussion. But I'm glad we were able to see that. I'm glad that I think it was game 6. No, it was either game 6 or 7. Man, where Lemon Pepper Lou and Gallo went crazy from 3 to keep the Hawks in it and extend it to a game 7.
Against the Bucks.
Balling. No. I'm talking about
Philly.
Against Philly.
Oh, okay.
Like to be able to get us to that point.
Yeah. That was
you know what I mean? Because we didn't make it to a game 7 against the Bucks, right? Now we lost in 6. From what I remember, I think we lost in 6. I don't. Did we make it to a game 7?
I think so.
I thought we lost in 6.
I think Trey got hurt in 6 or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
But anyway, either way, I'm happy. Because I do be forgetting those small details. I don't know why I thought we lost in 6. But anyway, I'm glad that I was able to see that. The John Collins dunk. I'm glad that I was able to see Kevin Huerter ball out in Philadelphia. Because Trey went like 2 for whatever that particular game. But I'm glad we were able to see those things. I'm glad, like, even though I didn't really like the little shimmy before he shot, I'm glad that we had an Atlanta player.
That was hard, though.
I'm glad that I ain't going to lie. I wasn't really on. I was more like win the game. But I'm glad we were able to see an Atlanta player and see Atlanta be talked about for a minute. Yeah.
I would say about that. I thought about this, but I forgot. But I was thankful to see Trae Young's first season. I was super happy. I bought season tickets and I went to damn near every game and watched him play. I really was thankful for that. I enjoyed watching. They lost, but I enjoyed it. I saw some promise. They end up leading us going to the Eastern Conference Championship ever since then. Everything's been shit.
Man. So, you got any more Atlanta ones that you want to talk about, or you want to step away from the city of Atlanta and just talk about?
Oh, I'll say this. I'm thankful that I got a chance. That my mom, she worked at a corporation to where she was in charge of the Hawks season tickets. And I got a chance to see, she would give me a lot of tickets to the seats. And it was like, we was low, sat down behind the basket. I got a chance to see Magic Johnson play. I got a chance to see Isaiah Thomas play. I got a chance to see Charles Barkley play. I got a chance to see all the great Larry Bird play. I got a chance to physically see them play live.
That's awesome.
So I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw Bird play in person.
I went to a summer. They had a summer thing at the Hawks where Magic Johnson and the All Stars would come, and they would have all the NBA stars would come. I got a chance to go there and saw all the in the '80s all the players, Jordan, and everybody was there. And they came to Atlanta, and I remember Dr. King's son was walking with a baddie to the couch. I mean to the seats, and Magic Johnson was bringing the ball up court, and he stopped. And they was just looking at Dr. King's son. They was like, Magic Johnson was like, salute to him with the baddie, bro. That was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to step outside the city of Atlanta.
Okay.
And I'm going to let it be known.
Okay.
Hey, Rooster, all y'all Kobe Bryant haters, boy, I was so glad when I was able to see Kobe get that extra one past Shaq. But when Kobe got that extra one past Shaq, they were sick. All the people that said Kobe would never win a ring without Shaq, the man went and got two. The man went and got two of them things. The man beat the Magic, then turned around in Game 7. And beat the Boston Celtics. And people were sick. But they were hitting me up on Twitter. They were mad. They were texting my phone. I said, yeah, my guy. Shaq got how many? Kobe got 5. You got to take it. Kobe got 5. Pass that ball to Ron Artest. Man, Ron Artest hit that 3. The Lakers end up winning the series. Yeah. I'm thankful that, which still is, I ain't even gonna lie, it's no secret, still is my favorite basketball player, my favorite NBA player is Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? Not just for how he played. I had the opportunity, I've said this before on the show, I met Kobe Bryant back when Kobe had just finished his rookie year. I was working at Coca-Cola down in the administrative buildings, right down across from Techwood. And I met Kobe. He was just a young dude standing out there by himself waiting for his car. And, man, I was like, hey, man, Kobe Bryant, you know what I'm saying? I said, hey, man, like, I like your game, man. And we only chopped it up probably about, like, I'd say, man, a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes at the most. But, man, he was cool. He talked to me. I ain't had no issues, dapped him up. And then for him to become the player that he became, I just appreciate that he was a down-to-earth dude, you know, young dude. I mean, we were close to the same age. I was probably about like a couple years older than Kobe at that time. And, yeah, man, like, so to see him go on to do what he ended up doing, becoming what he ended up becoming, and so many people told me, but everybody hated Kobe. Rooster hated Kobe, Hagan hated Kobe, Ward hated Kobe. It was so many people I know who hated Kobe. And so when I got a chance to see Kobe win one more ring than Shaq, I felt good about that. I felt good about that, man. Oh, yeah, E, wherever E at, yeah, E was hating.
E. Steven?
Yeah, E was hating. Black Walk was hating a little bit about Kobe, you know, because
I didn't hate those.
Because Shaq is a cute. Yeah. And they cute out.
Oh.
And so they rolling with they got. And, you know, I just, my whole thing about the Kobe and Shaq thing always was, hey, yeah, Kobe did something. He did a bunch of fuck shit. Let's just keep it real. But Shaq played a part in that as well. Yeah. I used to always say, Shaq played a big part in what their relationship was. And I'm not saying anything Kobe did was right. Like, he was tripping, especially bringing up what Shaq does in his free time. Like, that was out of bounds. That was wrong of that man at that particular time. But Shaq played a part in that. And it was just good for me to see Kobe get his just due, man. So that's one of the sports moments that I'm happy that I was able to do, man.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Real good one.
Yeah, man. I was happy about that, man. Oh, another thing I was thankful for.
What?
Anytime I saw the New England Patriots lose a Super Bowl, it wasn't many. I mean, I think they only lost a couple together, but however many they lost together, or was it 3 or 4?
Man.
Anytime they lost a Super Bowl, I was happy.
Let me stop.
Straight up.
Let me stop this for you. I am thankful for this, and I just thought about it. The time that me, you got a chance to go to the Super Bowl, and we saw the Patriots lose.
We did.
To the Eli Manning and the Giants.
We were in the beat.
Hey, I can't even tell you what I did. Some smooth shit, but I can't even say what I did. But we got a chance to go to the Super Bowl. We was right there by the cheerleaders, man. Right there by the cheerleaders.
Right there by the field.
By the field.
Right there by the field. It's a dude who kept standing up, taking pictures the whole time. We trying to watch the game. I mean, it's private, but yeah, I still have it.
Trey did it.
He
went viral on YouTube.
We trying to watch the game.
Send me that video.
And he just keeps standing up. He keeps talking.
It went viral, y'all.
He keeps talking throughout the whole game. You know what I mean? But we did. We saw it. We saw Tom Brady missed Wes Welker on that pass that would have got them down in scoring position. We saw Eli Manning throw that ball to, man, what receiver was it down the sideline? It was down the left sideline, man. He threw that pass like they had to have this third down.
Caught it like that, right?
I can't remember. I just remember it was down the sideline. They had to have the third down. It was on the drive, and we were sitting on the side that was closer to the end zone that Ahmad Bradshaw in the what was it? Not who am I thinking about? What's the name of the running back that was there at the time? I know his name was Bradshaw.
I don't know. I can't tell you that, Trey.
Not the older one I'm thinking about, man.
Well, go ahead.
Anyway, man, I would have to look up 2011 New York Giants roster. But anyway, man, we watched them try to not score, but then they end up falling into the end zone, and it gave the Patriots a chance to get the ball back and at least. But we were in the building. We were in the building to see the New England Patriots and the New York Giants play a Super Bowl, and Tom Brady lost. Tom Brady lost that particular Super Bowl. So it's rare that the man loses a Super Bowl, but we were at one of the Super Bowls he lost.
Was that the year that they were perfect?
No.
That wasn't Mouse?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
No.
All right, man, look. I got to give it to you. Before the show, I was like, we're going to be able to talk a whole hour about thankfulness?
I'm not done. We done?
Oh, I don't know.
He sound like he trying to wrap it up, doesn't he?
Oh, wow. We made an hour, bruh.
What are you surprised about, man?
Funny how time flies when
he did. He was like, I never look at sports like what I'm thankful about.
What are you talking about?
Thankful.
What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, man, look, let me look. Before we go, I got a couple more that I want to say. Hey, all you Kevin Durant haters, Be Rich is one. I'm thankful that I saw Kevin Durant get 2 rings, 2 MVPs with the Golden State Warriors.
Ooh,
Splash.
That ain't even
Splash.
I like
all
Curry.
in your face.
I like Curry.
Shout out to Kevin Durant. Splash. This man out there raining threes.
Hey.
I'm glad that I got to see Steph Curry. I'm glad that I got to see Steph Curry. I'm glad that I still get to see Steph Curry ball out. I know you didn't like Kevin Durant. You didn't want him to win. But guess what, my guy? He still pulled off the win. No, I'm not going to take a break. You are a Kevin Durant hater. He don't have dog in him. But guess what? The man barked all the way to 2 MVPs. 2 MVPs, my guy. 2. I put up 2 on each hand for you. 2, my guy. The man got 2 MVP. Look, even if he doesn't get another one, guess what? You can't take the ones from him that he has. You can't take them, my guy. You are stuck knowing that Kevin Durant got 2 rings and he got 2 MVPs. You can hate all you want. And guess what? I'm sure this man can get all the free goated jogging suits he wants if he just hits them up, and you can't. Okay?
Hey, Goated, I want a jogging suit, man. I didn't even know they made.
Shout out to Goated, man.
Trey be keeping a lot of stuff.
Look, I put this. 1, I put it back on because it's fly. But 2, I put it back on because it's the Thanksgiving episode. Even though it's camouflage, it's holiday. It's holiday colors. Mike.
I like that, man.
It's holiday colors, so I put it on. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I brought this up in the beginning, my guy was skeptical about a thankful episode, man, because it's Thanksgiving, man, and now when people hear this show, it'll be right around Thanksgiving, man. They'll be able to be, and it'll spark some thoughts in their minds, man. What? Yeah, I really am, Aaron.
I'm thankful for Aaron, man.
I'm thankful.
I will say this on a serious note: if it wasn't for Aaron, we wouldn't have had the confidence to do what we're doing. So thank you. Like you put it in play to where we've learned a lot from it. Like we've even taken it, and Trey and Swats have taken it, and he's an editor. He's taking off, man. So I'm thankful that you're giving us the confidence to see that we can do this, and that you put your time on.
For y'all, man.
We appreciate that, man.
All the moments we've had over the past year.
No, I'm not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you always seem to get yourself in a jam, don't you?
And that's no vote.
He said he's gonna take one for the team.
No.
Man,
I'm cutting that part out.
So I mean, but before we end, I mean, since we on on a serious moment, I mean, I am thankful for what we doing. I really am.
And we did our new setup today.
I mean, we'll see how it works.
I
think you need to clean your glass though.
Oh shit.
I didn't know. I didn't know we was gonna do it today. Aaron
Just
kind of
take a little Windex
I got it. I got a squeegee. I got a squeegee. I wasn't prepared though. But hey, we'll see.
It's okay.
So if y'all see any dirt in the window, it's Aaron's fault.
Yeah, but no, man, I'm thankful. Like when we did the first show, and this for anybody out there who if you want to create, you got a dream or something that you have, or you have something that just been burning inside of your mind and your soul that you feel like you need to do, right? When we did the first show, I walked out, dapped y'all up, I got in my car, and I ain't gonna lie, that's the best I have felt in about 9 years.
Wow.
That's the best I
didn't even want to cry.
Man, please don't. But I'm serious though.
I'm serious too.
Like that's the best that I have felt in 9 years. And I feel great about my family. I feel great about my wife. It had nothing to do with those aspects of my life. Every single day though, we wake up as an individual, right? We wake up as a man of God or a woman of God or a child of God, whoever you are out there in the world, right? And you have things that God sent you here to do. And when you have things that's burning inside your spirit that you just keep thinking you need to do, you ought to check and see. It could be God trying to lead you towards your purpose, lead you toward the things you want. Mm-hmm. And I finally felt like I was like, man, I finally took a step. I finally took the step towards what I want and where I'm being led. So that's why I felt the best, because I finally was back creating again. I'm a creator. And I wasn't creating. You know what I mean? I had this business and that business, trying to make this work and trying to make that work, but none of it was creating. But I got back to who I am. And guess what? When I got home, I was talking to my wife. My kids said they thought I looked different. They didn't even know I felt that. Dad,
I'm happy about that, man.
What's going on with you, Dad? You know what I'm saying? So just if you out there and you watching this, and you have something that you want to accomplish, it doesn't have to be in the podcast world or anything. Whatever it is you want to accomplish, whatever it is you want to do, go ahead and get started. Go ahead and do it. It's not going to be perfect. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's going to take you time to figure it out, but take them steps. Because every second that we spend not chasing the things that make us who we are, we lose a little bit of who we are.
And I can tell you this, I can speak for this. For him, Trey's been talking about podcasts before we did it, years before. Like it was something that was a very big passion that he was into, and to hear you say that, because at the time, when we had the opportunity to do the podcast, and I met Aaron, when I met Aaron Woe Pittman, and he gave us that shot, I said, what I say? I said, hey, I got somebody that's better than me at this. He's funny. I watch this, is that. Like, he going to be the star of the show. And I knew it. I seen the vision of how, we could go off each other, and I saw it, didn't I? And look, we're not where we want to be by far. And I'm telling y'all, we're going to some heights. It's been manifested. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where we're going or where it's going to be, but it's going.
And I will say, I believe in y'all. I didn't know what to expect when I first started with y'all because I'd never done a sports version of a podcast. But it's kind of like what Trey said.
After the first one, you said it.
I got in my car and I was like, I could do this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like, and I called you and I said, I think Trey's talented. And he's everything you said he was. And I'm in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how it happened, man. So, you didn't even know I was bragging on you before the thing. Because, I could have done.
I believe it. I am the shit, though.
And you the Charmin.
No,
I'm sorry. Hey, man. Hey. It just was laying right there. Low-hanging fruit, man. I'm sorry. Whoa, what the hell's going on, bro? But back to what I was trying to say. Is like...
Don't try to get serious.
I'm serious. Let's swing it back. Man, I'm thankful, man. I'm glad that we got the opportunity, and what you saying is some real shit. Y'all, if you got a dream, don't give up, because this was a dream that was years in the making. And to hear you say that it made you feel accomplished and happy about, how you put it, that means a lot to me. And it felt good too that all my professional career doing the music, I've always been a servant to others and doing what they want to do. And the frustrating part about it is, when you're a manager of someone, they can wake up tomorrow and say they don't want to do this.
Facts.
And you could be asked out. And that has happened. Or they can say, or they can start getting popular and people feeling them, and they can say
something could just happen to them.
Yeah. They feel like, hey, I did this on my own.
Yeah, or something could just happen to them where they not here.
Exactly. And all I can say is that it feels good. I'm learning to be a creator, but it feels good to be in control of something that I control.
And more importantly, the people like what we're doing.
Yes.
They do.
Yes.
We can have as much fun as we want.
But the people not liking it?
You know what I'm saying?
And thank you guys. Thank you guys.
We thank y'all.
Thank you, Instagram. For real. Y'all really showing us a lot of love on this. Appreciate that.
And that's the last thing I was going to say. I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for everybody out there who watches, everybody who likes, everybody who subscribes, everybody who shares, everybody who says, what's up? I was just going to the gas station by my house right before I got here. Dude opened the door. I said, I appreciate it, man. Look, he said, hey, my guy. And then he just walked off. I was like, man, that's what's up.
Every time Trey goes out, or if I go on the south side, people come up and say, what's up? Trey gets it way more than me. Because, like Atlantic Station, I don't get it here. That's where I be at.
Never do that with me.
But yeah, man, so Aaron, something else. But listen, to everybody out there, thank you.
Thank you.
What we thankful for.
We're thankful.
We're thankful for you tuning in to us. We thankful for you rocking with us. We thankful for you sharing our content, talking about our content, and just keep sticking with us. Like I tell people all the time, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. We appreciate you guys. And last but not least, to my mother, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Today is her 80th birthday.
I did the thing. You got it?
I love you. No, it goes straight to
happy birthday.
Straight to the system.
80. I know you watch our show. Happy 80th. Today's the day. We love you. Thank you for supporting us. And when I said it was manifested, She saw the vision. Thank you.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Mama. She watch every single show. She supports. She always giving me critiques. But geez, you know what I mean? But it's okay. It's okay.
You know his mom was. She really wanted to be perfect.
But it's all good. I know it's all love, and she just.
Yeah, ain't nothing bad about that. That's a good thing.
Yeah. So hey, the Thanksgiving episode, the very first, the inaugural Thanksgiving episode.
Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah, man, the thankful. We ain't gonna call it the Thanksgiving. We're gonna call it the thankful episode.
The thankful episode. I like that. Hey, I do want to say this. I want to give you a call to action, what they try to teach us. Please follow, like, subscribe, and support. It's called free digital currency, man. Give it to us and we out.
Yep. And on that note, on behalf of myself, Trey, my partner B Rich, and Aaron Pittman, the Waterboyz Show, we are out.
Kill the camera.